Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today in this very quick video, I'm going to measure the screen latency of the Eachine EV300O and the SKYZONE Cobra X goggles, which I have recently reviewed. Since the two other variants of these goggles, the Cobra S and the SKYZONE SKY04X goggles, are using very similar screens, as far as I know, the results of these two latency tests should apply to them as well. In order to perform the latency test, I've connected the Runcam Racer 4 camera, which has a latency of about 6 milliseconds, directly to each goggles using the AV-in port, and I recorded the screens of each goggles using a GoPro camera at 240 frames per second. While recording the screens of the goggles, I pointed the Racer 4 camera at a light in my room and turned it off, and as you can see, due to the latency, we can still see the image on the screen while the room is completely dark. Since the video is recorded at 240 frames per second, every frame represents about 4 milliseconds, which is the error of this test, and now we can count the frames until the screens of the goggles go completely dark in order to estimate the latency of each goggles. I measured the latency of each goggles when the camera was set to Ntsc and PAL, and as you can see, according to my test results, the latency of the EV300O goggles when the camera was set to Ntsc is about 12 milliseconds, and about 16 milliseconds when the camera was set to PAL, which gives us results which are maybe even better than the Fetchak HDO2. As for the Cobra X goggles, when the camera was set to Ntsc, the latency was about 30 milliseconds, and about 34 milliseconds when the camera was set to PAL. So obviously the latency of the Cobra X is significantly higher than the SKY04X or the Eachine EV300O, so in case you are into serious FPV racing, it kind of eliminates the Cobra X out of the equation. However, if you are just into freestyling, I think that it will hardly make any difference. One last thing before wrapping up this video, on my recent review of the Cobra X goggles, I forgot to show you what they look like when wearing them, so here you can see what it looks like after using my mannequin, and in comparison you can see what the EV300O goggles look like when wearing them. So as you can see, they will provide you with a much slimmer profile. Anyway, that's going to be it for this quick video. I hope you enjoyed it and you find it useful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notifications bell if you're not already subscribed. See you on my next videos, and goodbye.